the Sacramento Kings just got another massive W against the Golden State Warriors. So the Sacramento Kings are now 2-0. So you know what that means. It's time to light the beam. And I lost connection again. Okay. Light the beam. Hold on. Oh, it's not working every time. Alexa, light the beam. All right, Alexa, turn on all lights. Here's the beam for tonight. This is the beam, because that thing is not working tonight for some reason. Out of all nights, when the Kings get a W, it doesn't want to work. But you know, we got this from yesterday's game, or on Saturday's game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sacramento Kings pulled off another win against the Golden State Warriors. And I'll be honest, I missed half of the game because I was at class. Okay, I was at class. I thought they were playing on Tuesday, but I was wrong. They were actually playing on Monday. But the Kings beat the Golden State Warriors 106-114. We led the Warriors by 8 points. 8 points. Everyone thought that the Warriors were going to adjust. They were going to be able to come back, take on the Sacramento Kings again, and beat them in the second round, in the second game. But what happened? They didn't get the job done. Sacramento Kings get a W. So now we're only 2 games away from beating the Warriors and advancing in the playoffs. Now, granted, the next game we play them is going to be at the Chase Center, at their home turf. So there might be an advantage against them, or against us. There might be an advantage where the Golden State Warriors could win at home. Their record at home is better than at away. But you know what? The Kings' record at away is better as well. So I want to say I'm not nervous no more. I don't think I'm nervous. I'll be nervous when we lose a next game, and maybe I'll start feeling a little nervous. But no, I actually right now I feel very confident that the Kings can beat the Warriors in these next 2 games. Kings at 4. Kings at 4. I had to pull up my chart here really quick because I need to see the box score. Because like I said, I missed half of the game. I'll be honest, I missed half of it. But I came back. I quickly heated up some lunch, and by halftime, I was good to go. I streamed on YouTube, and I streamed on playback the rest of the game. By the way, if you want to watch live sports with me as well, either on YouTube or on playback, you can just subscribe here on the Aftershock. And if you want to watch live sports with me, all you have to do is click on the link below. Join me on playback. I'm a creator on there. You can watch live sports with me. All you have to do is log in with a TV provider or with NBA League Pass, and you should be able to watch the game with me on playback. Feel free to tune in on Thursday where I'll be live again. This time I will be on time. I will be on time. I won't be late. The only reason why I'm late, like I said, I had class. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Not be responsible? I gotta study for an exam. I got an exam on Wednesday. I had to do a practice exam. Okay, I ain't missing that. I'm only a couple more weeks left of this college spring semester. Okay, let's get on with the box scores. In the first quarter, the game was 23-17. Golden State Warriors was leading the Sacramento Kings. In the second quarter, the Kings came back. Warriors were only able to get a couple of points in the second quarter. Not the Kings. The Warriors were only able to get 6 points against the Kings. But the Kings, I'd say the second quarter, the Kings came back. And by the third quarter, it was 23-25. The Kings were still leading. And then surprisingly, in the fourth quarter, the game ended with 31-31. But in total, the game was over and the Kings had 114 points while the Golden State Warriors had only 106. 106. Now, I gotta address something. Draymond Green. What's up with you, man? Why you gotta be stepping on our guys when they're down? Getting mad because someone's holding your ankles? That gives you the right to step on them? I get you were upset that last week Malik Monk held your ankle. This week it looked like Sabonis was only trying to protect his face while there was a bunch of guys around him. I would do the same thing. I'll try to put my hands up to cover my face. I don't want to get stomped on. It just so happens that your foot was right there. Doesn't mean you got to step on the guy while he's down. I'm glad you got ejected. I hope you learned your lesson. Now, it has been getting very physical. Very physical this second game. Last game, it got a little physical. Draymond Green did fall on top of Sabonis. I want to say in the third quarter of the game one on Saturday. This time, it was all physical. You had Sabonis trucking over Draymond Green to make a dunk. I want to say towards the beginning of the third quarter. I don't remember exactly which quarter it was, but you had Domantas Sabonis try to get a dunk in while trunking Draymond Green. And then you had the moment where Sabonis got stomped on by Draymond Green. And then you also had Domantas Sabonis again getting hit, he was trying to get a foul for the Kings, trying to get a foul himself, but he was trying to get an offensive foul for the Kings so that way the Kings could get the ball back. But because his back, I want to say his right heel was a little bit over the line, they gave the foul to the Kings, so Golden State Warriors kept the ball, so they were able to score 2 points on the board. But you know what? That game was good. It was a good game. Like I said, I want to keep having these games where they're close games. For a while, the Warriors were only behind by 3 points, and then at some point we were ahead by 6 points. So it was kind of hard for the Warriors to keep up. And by that time, with only like a minute left, we were already ahead. There was nothing for the Warriors to do. The last shot was a 3-point shot by was Steph Curry? I don't remember anymore. Hold on, I can pull up right now. Box score. So let's see. The last person to get a shot was Wiggins. There you go. Wiggins was the last person to get the shot and get the Warriors to 106 points. But nothing you can do when you're behind by 6 points, and then Kings were able to make one final shot to just pretty much put the stamp to call a game. Like I said, let's go back to see the box scores right now. Let's see. Draymond Green. Here's the starting lineup for the Golden State Warriors. You had Draymond Green, Kay Looney, Wiggins, Curry, and Klay Thompson. Draymond Green finished the game with 8 points, Looney with 6 points, Wiggins with 22 points, Steph Curry with 28 points, and Klay Thompson with 21 points. And for the Golden State Warriors, Domantas Sabonis was your starting the starting lineups for Sacramento Kings. You had Domantas Sabonis, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, De'Aaron Fox, and Kevin Huerter. Domantas Sabonis finished the game with 24 points. Harrison Barnes with 13 points. Keegan Murray with only 2 points. That's surprising. De'Aaron Fox with 24 points. And Kevin Huerter with 15 points. He ended up being sitting out for the rest of the game because he had a total of 5 fouls. But I was a little worried at that moment in time, but it, you know, after seeing Draymond Green get ejected, I was like, okay, now it's even, you know. But now Sabonis doesn't have to guard Draymond Green, or Draymond Green doesn't have to guard Domantas Sabonis. There's no more of that physicality there anymore, so I felt pretty good about that. So Domantas Sabonis, with field goals, he was 8 to 12. With 3-point shots, he scored no 3-point shots, and free throws, he was 8 and 12 again. So that was pretty much him for the game. Defensive rebounds, he had 5. Rebounds, he had 9. Assists, 4. Offensive rebounds, he had 4. Harrison Barnes made 0 out of 4 3-points, but he was 3 to 5 in free throws, 5 to 6, 5 to 13 in field goals. Keegan Murray, he was 0 and 1 in field goals, 0 and 0 in 3-point shots, but he was 2 to 2 in free throws. De'Aaron Fox, 2 to 10 in 3 points, so he wasn't his best today, but I say in the fourth quarter he was cooking a little bit. He scored 1 3-point shot toward the around the fourth quarter, a little bit towards the end. He was 2 to 2 in free throws, and 10 to 23 in field goals. Kevin Huerter was 6 to 14 in field goals. 3 points, he was 2 to 9, and free throws, he was 1 and 2. Let's see. Davion Mitchell, our backups. Davion Mitchell ended the game with 14 points, and Malik Monk with a total of 18 points. So once again, Malik Monk is I would say we should probably start starting him. Last game he was on fire, and then today he has probably the most points when it comes to 3-point shooting. So maybe we might have to rotate Malik Monk to starting in the next game. I want to see him starting for sure. If he's putting up the numbers, I say why not? You know what I mean? This time De'Aaron Fox wasn't able to beat Steph Curry when it comes to making the most points. Steph Curry unfortunately did take the lead with 4 points, a little bit. Steph Curry had 9 to 21 free field goals. He was 3 to 13 in 3-point shooting, so he wasn't good this time around, with only scoring 3 to 13. But he was 7 and 8 in free throws, so he only missed 1 of his free throws. Let's check out Wiggins. Wiggins was 9 to 19 in field goals. He was 2 to 8 in 3-point shooting, and he was 2 to 2 in free throws. Klay Thompson, I would say, was on fire for the Golden State Warriors. He was 7 to 13 in field goals. He was 5 to 10 in 3-point shooting, and he was 2 to 2 in free throws. Draymond Green, 3 to 6 in field goals, 1 to 2 in 3-point shooting, and he was 1 to 2 in free throws. So Kings took the lead. Kings won in style, I would say. This was a physical game. It was a very entertaining game, I have to say. Now, I do hope that there's no any more intentional injuries happening in the next game against the Golden State Warriors. I know we're gonna have to put up Draymond Green with Domantas Sabonis again, so I hope there's like not intentional physical harm. Let's just say that, because I like a clean game. I don't think it's right to step on a guy when he's down. So I'm glad that the refs did what they needed to do, and they ejected Draymond Green, because that was intentional. You don't stop a guy that's on the floor. He says that he got frustrated because it happened twice already. The first time the refs saw it, they didn't really care, and the second time, the only reason why it was called was because he stepped on it. So he didn't like that they're grabbing his ankle. it's basketball, man. It's a physical game. You can't be getting mad just because someone's grabbing your ankle. You know how many times I've been hit dirty after a whistle's blown or something like that. I've been hit a lot. Never have I once wanted to actually do physical harm to an opponent or a teammate. But not cool, man. Not cool. I do hope that that Coach Brown talks to the team about not grabbing ankles and stuff like that. Like be aware of what you're doing on the game, because I don't want Sabonis to get hurt. All right, he got banged up for sure against the Golden State Warriors, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has a couple bruises by the end of tonight and early morning. I think that's all I gotta say. Kings just need 2 more wins against the Golden State Warriors so they can advance in the playoffs. So I'll be covering it again on Thursday. I want to try to cover as much as I can with the Sacramento Kings. Now that it's playoff season, I know I haven't covered much, but I want to try to do as much as I can. So with that being said, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell to be alerted of when I upload a video or when I go live. I do plan to be live tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Thursday. Well, tomorrow, because you probably see this tomorrow, or tonight if you see this tonight. So I'll be live on Thursday here on YouTube and as well on playback. Please, link is in the description below. My name is Shocker. You're watching the Aftershock, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go, Kings. Feel the roar. Sacramento proud. Good night, everybody, and good morning. Victory Tuesday. Victory Wednesday. What am I talking about? I don't even know what day it is. Oh, no, Victory Tuesday. Wait, it is Monday. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna end this video. All right, take care, everybody.